Take a breath, Scorpio. Not the shallow kind. Not the kind you take when you're nervous or rushing. Take the deep one. The kind that drops into your chest. The kind that slows your heartbeat just enough for you to hear yourself again. Let the world fade. The noise. The expectations. The eyes watching you, trying to figure you out, trying to predict you, trying, foolishly, to control you. Close your eyes, if you can, and step inward. Because something inside you is shifting. You felt it already. That tightening in your chest. That quiet alertness in your body. That sense that you are watching rather than reacting. This is not paranoia. This is not overthinking. This is instinct waking up. And when Scorpio's instinct wakes up, nothing stays the same. The call from the dark. You were never meant to live on the surface. Some signs chase light. Some signs crave approval. Some signs need to be seen. You don't. You were born from depth. From shadow. From the places people avoid because they're afraid of what they might find there. Scorpio energy does not rise loudly. It gathers. It condenses. It sharpens. And lately, something has been calling you back into yourself. Not in fear, but in preparation. You may feel quieter than usual. Less reactive. Less willing to explain yourself. That's not withdrawal. That's alignment. The universe doesn't warn Scorpio with chaos. It warns Scorpio with clarity. A sudden knowing. A subtle shift. A calm decision that says, I see everything now. And once you see, you cannot unsee. 2. You sense what others can't. You don't need proof. You don't need confession. You don't need the mask to slip all the way. You feel it. A tone that's slightly off. A pause that lasts a fraction too long. A smile that doesn't reach the eyes. Where others doubt themselves, you trust the signal. Scorpio doesn't guess. Scorpio detects. You read energy the way others read text. You notice what isn't said. You hear what's hidden between words. And that's why people feel exposed around you. Even when you say nothing at all. They don't know what you know. But they know that you know something. And that makes them uneasy. Because secrets feel heavier in your presence. Because lies struggle to breathe near you. Because your silence feels like a spotlight. You're not intimidating because you're aggressive. You're intimidating because you're accurate. 3. Why your energy frightens people. Most people survive by pretending. Pretending they're loyal. Pretending they're honest. Pretending they're stronger than they are. You don't play that game. Scorpio doesn't flinch at truth. You don't decorate it. You don't dilute it. You sit with it. And that alone makes people nervous. They wonder, what does Scorpio see in me? Have I already been figured out? Am I safe around someone who can't be fooled? Your calm doesn't soothe them. It destabilizes them. Because calm with awareness is dangerous. You don't need to accuse. You don't need to confront. People reveal themselves simply trying to justify their behavior around you. And here's the truth they won't say out loud. They fear you because you cannot be manipulated without consequence. 4. When you go quiet, it's not weakness, it's strategy. Let's be clear. When Scorpio stops talking, that is not surrender. That is assessment. That is calculation. That is the moment the board flips and the game changes. You don't explode. You don't beg. You don't chase closure. You withdraw access. And most people don't realize how valuable that access was. Until it's gone. You don't disappear emotionally because you're hurt. You disappear because you're done gathering information. You've seen enough. And while others are still explaining, defending, rewriting the story, you're already leaving it. Quietly, cleanly, irrevocably. That's when they panic. Because Scorpio doesn't leave chaos behind. You leave clarity behind. And clarity is terrifying when someone realizes they're on the wrong side of it. The core of Scorpio, death and rebirth. This is where your real power lies. Not in revenge. Not in control. Not in dominance. But in transformation. Scorpio is the only sign that expects death. Not physical death, but ego death, identity death, attachment death. You are built to lose everything and still rise. Every time something breaks you, you don't return weaker. You return stripped of illusion. Pain doesn't ruin you. It initiates you. You shed skins others didn't even know they were wearing. And every rebirth sharpens you. Your boundaries become cleaner. Your intuition becomes quieter but stronger. Your presence becomes heavier. People feel the difference, even if they can't explain it. You don't glow brighter. You become denser, more concentrated, more dangerous to underestimate. 6. Who cannot handle Scorpio energy. Not everyone is meant to stay. And you've learned that the hard way. People who rely on secrecy without accountability. loyalty without depth, control without integrity. They struggle with you because you don't play roles. You seek truth, and truth has a cost. Some will call you cold. Some will call you intense. Some will call you unforgiving. What they really mean is, you see too much, and I don't want to be seen. You don't demand honesty. You require it by existing. And those who cannot meet that standard eventually remove themselves or try to pull you down first. But here's the shift happening now. You're no longer explaining your depth to shallow hands. You're conserving your energy for those who can hold it. 7. You don't seek power, you become it. Scorpio does not need validation. You don't need to be liked. You don't need to be understood. You need alignment. You need truth. You need loyalty that doesn't tremble under pressure. And once you commit to yourself fully, once you stop shrinking to maintain connections, something irreversible happens. Your presence alone sets boundaries. People either rise to meet you or fall away, and you let them. No speeches, no dramatic exits, no explanations, just silence. And silence, in your hands, becomes law. 8. The final rise. You are not here to destroy. You are here to reveal, to strip illusion, to expose rot, to end cycles that can no longer continue. You don't chase revenge. Life delivers it naturally through consequence. You don't need closure. Your clarity is closure. And now, as you stand on the edge of another transformation, the universe is not asking you to fight. It's asking you to trust. Trust what you see. Trust what you feel. Trust what you already know. Because Scorpio doesn't awaken often. But when you do, the world shifts around you. Not loudly, not immediately, but permanently. So go quiet if you need to. Pull back. Recenter. This is not the end. This is the moment before rebirth. And when you return, you won't announce yourself. You won't warn anyone. They'll feel it. And by the time they do, it will already be too late.